Off they go. Great Fortune jumped away with them today. Landed down on the inside in front from Climb on Top and is being dug up to hold the lead. Marmus right behind those. Posse's up running third. Going into the first turn. Impressive Jewel driving forward now. Going around the outside in front of D'Amber. A length and a half Antique Queen. She's down on the inside next of all. And Triple the Chance outside of her, galloping between horses. Outside of those, Uncle Gerard. Further back is Defending, being followed by Elegant Indy, then Cherokee Miss near the tail end of the field, and back there at the rear is Southern Firetail. Down the riverside they go by the 900. Great Fortune, the grey, steadies them up in front, leading from Impressive Jewel, working to second. Climb on Top is third down on the inside. Over on the outside, running fourth, D'Amber, a length and a half, Defending, improving quickly. Then between horses, Amamus, Uncle Gerard's been wide most of the trip. Antique Queen hugs the inside, being followed by Elegant Indy. Now Triple the Chant had lost her posse. She got back to third from last here at the 500. Then Cherokee Miss at last. Southern Firetail nearing the turn. Great Fortune gave them the slip and kicked clear. Great Fortune led by 2.5 to 3. Impressive Jewel defending Uncle Gerard. Elegant Indy. Triple the Chant going back inside of horses searching for run, but Great Fortune still with a commanding lead. 100 from home. Great Fortune by 3 defending. D'Amber, Southern Firetail rattling home. Great Fortune stopping. The post comes for Great Fortune. Great Fortune, one from either D'Amber, Southern Firetail. Right behind them then Elegant Indy and Triple the Chant. Didn't appear to get a lot of galloping room. In behind them Antique Queen defending. Cherokee Miss and Amamas Climb on Top. Uncle Gerard next in and dropping right out to run last. Impressive Jewel. Great Fortune. Holly Watson stole the march on arrivals. Coming into the turn, she'd kicked away. She got the horse out effectively today. Back to where he's very competitive when he can jump cleanly, hold the front. And Watson took off on the corner. And from that point on, it was elementary. Great Fortune, by my admiration for David Harrison. So it's a good result here for David, who won earlier this afternoon. He saddled up the 2-year-old winner. They're all sisters, and wins in the last with Great Fortune, scoring from, as we wait for the minor placings to come through, very tight between D'Amber and Southern Firetail. There's little between them. Holly Knottle, D'Amber and Southern Firetail. A big run by the horse coming out of Maiden Company, rattling to the line from last, and absolutely one to keep on following there. Triple the Chant back behind them, got shunted back, never got a clean run at them, and has been beaten out of the placings here in this final event, of which we wait for the full list of the numbers to come through. Great Fortune, owned by Ellen McAllister, Gary Dickey, Daniel Venables and Birgit McAllister. He's now won 7 out of 34. It's a training double for David Harrison here this afternoon by taking out the Schweppes handicap. Now the other numbers are coming to hand, and there is absolutely nothing in it seemingly between Southern Firetail, D'Amber. Time and margin also coming up. Now the runner-up, 1 D'Amber, 14 Southern Firetail, and defending number 3 ran fourth. 2, 1, 14 and 3 they are the numbers in 1:36.32. A length along head of the margins as we head downstairs for the last time today with Lockie Taylor.
Thanks, Darren. Great calling here this afternoon on Scenic Blast Stakes Day, but it's Great Fortune that gets back in the winner's circle here this afternoon. Put the writing on the wall with a fantastic performance last start, in an uncharacteristic position as well. He had to make a run in behind the speed, but he's always done his best work when he can free roll out in front, and that's exactly where he was this afternoon once he began cleanly from barrier number 1. It's been a great day for the David Harrison stable after a double with their all sisters winning earlier on this afternoon, and Harry joins me now. Congratulations on the win. That was some victory from Great Fortune.
It was, yeah. It worked out perfectly, yeah. Yeah, we tricked them.
Earlier on this afternoon, you spoke about the importance of him beginning from barrier number 1. How confident were you once he stepped?
I knew, once he stepped, I thought, well, all they got to do is leave him alone now. And if they leave him alone, get going from the 750, and they'll be hard pressed to run him down now that the breeze has stopped, you know.
What did you make of his last preparation throughout the winter?
Oh, I think it was okay, but his last few runs weren't that good. But he probably doesn't like the track that soft, you know, like, so, no, he's in form now, so, yeah.
He's an older horse, but he's always shown the ability of a horse that could go through the grades and have a good race in him. Where to next for a horse like him?
Oh, I think we'll just stick around the 16s or the 1800 metres. I remember Pikey rode him one day, and he won the race before, only by a head or something, and then Pikey jumped on him and he led by about 6. And I thought, that's very unlike Pikey. He just let him go from about the 800. I said, what happened there? And he said, well, I just felt like he wanted to go, so I let him go. And that's very unlike Pikey. So I think that's the best way to ride him, you know.
A great day for the stable. Well done.
Thanks, buddy.
There's David Harrison for the win of Great Fortune, bringing up a stable double, and here's Holly Watson with Scotty.
Holly joins us now. No doubt, having ridden this horse prior, you get a bit of a knowledge of him because he seems quirky.
Yeah, he definitely is. He just doesn't jump the barriers all that well, and you really have to urge him along to obviously be up in the first half of the race. Barrier 1 was probably the issue today, but I made it very ugly out of the barriers, but we got there in the end.
How do you do that, as in riding him out of the barriers straight away? Do you even look around to your other riders and say, out the way?
I just keep initiating that I'm leading, make it look very vigorous. So, look, he's done a wonderful job today. He was really unlucky last start. He just didn't get away that clean, and he needed to flow into the race. And obviously today he did it all himself.
And he wins his races on straightening.
Yeah, he definitely does. He just feels like he's doing it so easily. I didn't realise how far in front I was rounding the corner, and yeah, he held on late.
Congratulations, Holly, well done.
Thanks, Scott.
There's Holly Watson. She leads all the way aboard a Great Fortune to combine with David Harrison to round out what has been a terrific day of racing here at Ascot on Scenic Blast Stakes Day. A number of highlights going back to the beginning of the day. Whatto's mark for Mac Hall. Great push pre-race and gets the job done. A young trainer on the rise.
Exactly right. If you're watching a pre-race interview, all you want to hear from the trainer is that they're happy, and even more so that they're on. And you can hear that in Mac's voice. You talked about, is he worth backing at $8? And he said, well, I've got the 14s, which he went up at. So Mac Hall, as stable, has been going so well, and it's good to see him have a nice young horse there. Obviously, his previous Saturday winner was Wembanyama, and they had to put their hands in the pocket, and they paid, I think, 50-odd thousand for him in an online sale. But Mac Hall's now got connections that are people like Crystal Burns, who's got a training licence herself, sending him horses to train, and for him to get a Saturday winner like that and a 3-year-old with a lot of upside is really exciting.
They're All Sisters was the victor in the 2-year-old race over 1,200 metres, and our Magic Millions in 3 weeks' time is really centred around 3 runners. Starlight, who won last week, and then the Quinella from race 2 earlier on this afternoon in Boy Crush, and they're All Sisters.
Well, they cleared out from the chasing horses there. I think Sovereign Rock held on and ran third, but was 2.5, pushing 3 lengths back. So, that last 150 metres of their All Sisters. Speaking of pre-race interviews, you've been hot today, Lockie, but David Harrison, he said, once you pull the stick on this filly, she will really try. And that was evidence there, because the stronger that Lucy rode her late, the better she got. Loved the way that she savaged the line there, but I don't think Boy Crush loses any admirers. I think in a more genuinely run race there, he looks like he's got a nice high cruising speed, so I think he'll definitely measure up. But after last week, Darright, she was super impressive.
Amazing cheat. She's a mare on the rise. She made it 3 in a row.
Yeah, could you imagine a world in which she lined up in a Bunbury a Bunbury Cup or a Pinjarra Cup? All of a sudden, mare's in form. You then segue straight through to Jazz Session.
Elite Missile, he was a fantastic victor as well. We need to continue to follow him, but Jazz Session, she's clearly the highlight of the day. Placed on 2 occasions at black type level, but today she was able to get the job done.
Hasn't she just been a wonderful race mare the whole way through? From the first time that she stepped on a race course up until now, she's seldom run a bad race. The only time she's finished pretty much out of the money this entire preparation was a day at 1,200 metres here at Ascot, and she was basically in the pinball machine in the middle of runners and got knocked around and sort of spat the dummy on that day, and understandably so, but she's just been so consistent.
It's been a great day of racing here at Ascot. Plenty of horses that we're keen to follow moving forward, but that's all we have time for. So it's good night from Scotty Knight.